Sunday service on a roll. Sunday service on a roll. Sunday service on a roll.
We talk about being triggered. We're talking about on this path in relationships, being able to reflect on our past trauma and understand why we react in the ways that we react. And that's the whole point of a soulmate.
Yeah.
Get it? That's the whole point of the soulmate, for them to show you things that are affecting your soul, to allow your soul to be transformed by the physical work, the spiritual work, and the soul work that you put in here. So how did you see Khamsin? Because he just said you weren't as traumatized in those moments, or you've been understanding that shadow work. How does the shadow self manifest in relationships, and how do you cultivate the patience to work with each other? Because once we realize that, okay, this triggers me, this is a part of our shadow self, you have that experience, but then after that becomes the work, because you can continuously be triggered and you can continuously respond the same way. But the shadow work is observing that and deciding to do something different. Y'all tell us your experience with that.
Well, for me, I had already been doing shadow work because of the radio show that I was doing. And I actually lost this best friend that was like, to be how I am now, that was a relationship that dissolved, but we were on the path to working out our shadow aspects. So I had a lot more trauma actually than he had, but my tolerance was a lot higher for triggers. And so I realized that when he was triggered, this came to me in meditation. I had a meditation, and in the meditation, this is when I first started dealing with goddess energy. And they were like, this is what you need to do. When he's triggered, we want you to love him as if he's his inner child in that moment, because he is. Don't look at him and see a grown man behaving like a child. In that moment, energetically, he is a wounded child. And that was so hard for me, because I always, like, I had to be like this strong Black woman. You know what I'm saying? I have been through so much: rape, molested, abused, selling drugs, going to jail. Like, I mean, every movie you could think of, I had lived that life. So I took on a lot of masculine energy. And so it was calling me to be more feminine with him and nurturing. It was so hard. Like, I would tell him, like, people, even my oldest daughter, like, you so gentle with him. Like, this ain't how I'm used to seeing my mama deal with dudes, And so that really helped me a lot. And so I just stopped seeing him as an adult. And she, this was when I started working with Isis, actually. And Isis energy came in, and she was just like, I need you to nurture him. And so this helped me to deal with his triggers. And his triggers would take him to the point of rage. He would be to the, I mean, oh my goodness, it's so crazy, because I would walk away, take a deep breath. Never, not one time have I ever cursed him out. Never, not one time have I ever called him a name. I mean, I think the love was coming through so pure that his soul was just like, surrender. This don't feel good, but this is love. She is challenging you to be your highest self. Surrender. So I had like this Kali energy, and I told him one day, I was like, dude, I've been slaying men my whole life. Like, egos cannot exist with me. I slay egos. Like, I'm beheading left and right with Kali energy. So you go get with it, or you go make it hard for yourself. But I'm not going nowhere. I'm not gonna cheat. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not gonna treat you how you treat me. And I was just like, I'm just gonna love the hell out of him, literally.
That's good. Yep.
So you kind of have
so
to have
deep.
a spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so deep.